Hello friends, welcome to my channel Shake Hands with Programming. Okay, so today we will start the same topic actually, but it's second part. If we talk about the first step, that is the downloading step, which we have completed in our previous video. Now we'll move to our second step, that is uninstall any old Java from our PC. Okay, so for that we'll need to open our control panel of our system. Okay, so we'll go in this control panel, and here you can see in this control panel we are having programs and features. Okay, you can see this. We'll click on this, and as you can see here I am having my Java 8 update of 64-bit and Java SE development kit. So if you are having something like Java 6 or Java 4 in your PCs, you need to uninstall that first. Okay, for that you need to right click over here and click on this uninstall, and it will get uninstalled. Okay, this is our second step. Now our third step is install the JDK 1.8, the application which you have downloaded. Now it's the time to install that, and you all know how to install any normal application by double clicking on next, and then last it would be finished. Okay, now the fourth step is basically to create a folder in C drive to store all your Java programs in that. Okay, so basically what I mean by it is that I will store all my Java programs in a specific folder which I will create in C drive. So I suggest you all also to create the same folder in C drive with the same name, so it would be of great help in my further videos. I'll be using the same folder in my upcoming videos. Okay, so for that will basically go to this PC, and here we'll click on this C drive. In this C drive, as you can see here, I'm having a folder named Java Prog. Okay, as you can see, as I clicked on Java Prog, here is my folder and all the programs are here in it. Okay, you can change the name, but it would be good for you guys if you name the folder same as Java Prog, as it's mine. Okay, so this is our fourth step. I'll write it over here for you. In C drive, Java Prog folder. Okay, now one more thing which I want to tell you is that as you install the Java JDK, it will be installed in this C drive, and you can see here these program files. In this program files you can see here the Java folder and here. So you need not to save your programs here, they'll not work here. Okay, you need to you cannot save the folders or programs of Java in this program files folder. They should be saved in this C folder. Okay, in the C folder you can create some other specific folder, and if you don't want you can also not. Okay, so this is the main path of our Java folder where all our programs of Java will be run and saved. Okay, now the third now the fifth step. If we talk about the fifth step in our installation process, before that is basically the path of Java. Okay, so what do we mean by the path of Java? That is Java folder actually. Okay, so for that I'll show you how you can see the path of your Java folder. We'll go to again this PC. In this PC I have here Just a second. Sorry. Here you can see I click on this PC, and now on this PC will go on the, we'll click on C drive, and here you can see a Java. Here you can see program files. In this program files, this Java folder. On this Java folder, you have to click on JDK 1.8 0_231, not on JRE or MySQL connector or any of them. On this, we'll click. In this folder, we'll go, and in this folder on bin. Okay. So this is our path. This is our whole path written over here. Now, what we'll do is, basically, I'll tell you what are these things in this path. Okay. So first, if we see this JDK, here you can see this JDK. Okay. So what is this? This is basically the name folder. We can say that it is the name folder. Now next thing, if we talk about the 1.8 written here, I'll erase this one. I'll erase this one. Yeah, so here you can see this 1.8. It is the version of Java, and this 231 here is the update version, and this bin folder is basically called as command folder because it stores all the commands of Java. Okay, so basically we need to set the path of Java with the help of this line. Okay, so if we send the Java path to Java proc folder, the command will also work in another folder. Okay, so basically this is the main purpose of setting the path of Java, so that the all the commands can work in another folder, that is Java Pro or any other folder which we have created. Okay, so to copy this path, we'll normal click over here, and then we'll control C, copy it from here. If you don't have control C option, then you can right click over here, and then you can click on copy. Okay, now after copying, what's the next step is that we will click on right click on this PC. Here are this PC. We'll click right click over here, and then we'll go to properties. Okay, first let me erase this. In this we'll go to advanced system settings. I hope you all can see it clearly, as you can see my mouse cursor over here. We'll click over here, and then in this we'll go to environment variables. In this you can see there are two. This is user variables and this is system variables. The user variables is only, for example, if you have two or more accounts on the same pieces, so this will work only for one user. But if you change the path in system variables, it will work for the whole system. So for that, here we'll uh, click on the path variable. You can see this path variable here. We'll click on this. It may happen that you don't have this path variable, so in that case you need to click on new and then create a path variable. Okay, in this new, but I already have this path, so you'll also have maybe having this path, so you'll click on edit. In this edit, I am already having many paths, but you would be having only one or two paths. So basically you will click on new. You can right click over here and do paste. Okay, so as you can see, I'm already having this path, so I will click on cancel, but you need to click on OK. So I'll click over here on cancel. and OK. Here also on OK, and our path is all set. OK. Now to check if our path is set correctly or not, we will search for cmd, that is the command prompt over here, and we'll open it. OK, as you can see, this is my command prompt. I'll shift it over here. Now basically I want to go to C drive. I want to go to the parent directory of mine. So I'll do a cd dot dot. Okay. So I have come to users. Now I'll again go to my parent directory and I'll do cd dot. Sorry. So for going to, we can do cd backslash over here to go to the root, to go to the root directory. I will tell you all these options. First I show you how to check the path. Okay, so we are here. Now we can type here path and enter. As you can see, this path is shown over here. If your path is not set correctly, you will get an error or something like not good, not like my output here. Okay, I'll maximize this so you can see this whole. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so what do we basically mean that by this command prompt? Okay, if we talk about it, so there are basically, if we talk about our operating system, here is our operating system. It has two options. Okay, so if we if we talk about our operating system, it basically has two options, that is GUI and CUI. By GUI we mean graphical user uh, interface. Okay, that is basically the mouse effects. Okay, and the second thing is CUI, that is the command user interface. Okay, that is the keyboard. Okay, so in Java we use the command user interface, that is with the help of command prompt. Okay, now if we talk about, so if we talk about CD, its full form is change directory, and directory basically means the folder. Okay, so there are some options in the CD. First is CD dot. Okay, what do we mean by CD dot? It is for used for current folder. As you all are learning the programming language, so you must know these basic full forms, or you can say these basic directory options to use in Windows to change your directories and folders, to go to our to your parent directory, to the root directory, and something like these. Okay, now the second option is cd double dot. Okay, what do we mean by this is the, we will be directed to the parent folder. Parent folder is basically one folder back. Okay, now the third is the cd and backslash. What do we mean by this? Sorry, this basically means the root folder. Okay, we will be directed to the root folder. Okay, that's it. So if we talk about the commands, so there are two commands in Java. Okay, so these two commands are Java C command and Java command. This Java C command is used for the compile, and this Java command is used for running the program. We will see in my upcoming videos how we use the Java C command and Java command. Okay, so for now, in this is for the compile. Javac command is for compiling our program, and the Java command is to run our program. Okay, that's it for this video. See you guys in the next video.